make any sudden move. Oh, for me? Wherever did you come upon this? You did indeed. A tome that belonged to me. The thoughts penned in said tome were quite private. And that medallion is, as you have surely realized, mine. Reunited at last. Oh, now I can... You're still here? Oh, yes, your compensation. How very welcome that your cooperation is so readily bought. Oh, very well. I live... Fine. Don't forget, the king has eyes everywhere.
Real pretty. Yeah, I don't trust this place.
Footsteps. The putrid smell of mortality. Another traitor. Or a wayward child in need of suckling. Tell me, who dares? Who dares disturb the one true king's solitude? Speak, or lose your tongue. I have heard as much from traitors' tongues. Filthy lies! Be warned that I suffer no fools. If you wish to live, prove your loyalty by slaying the duplicitous lesser goddess, Nimue. Or raise your pathetic hand against me, and your mortal suffering ends here and now. Which will it be? My patience wears thin, mortal. Yet, I am curious. What simple ponderings preoccupy rotten beasts such as yourself? I shall allow it. You may ask your question with haste. That is not a question. Do not try your luck, mortal. The scribe. I can scarcely recall the rat's measly existence. But if he yet lives, it shall not be for long. None shall escape their due retribution, even the most inconsequential of rodents. You would do well to remember that. Very well. You may ask one more question, and one alone. Choose wisely and swiftly. The Fae, my Fae, are fallen creatures requiring an iron rule to prosper. Savages prone to base hungers, yet with such beauty and potential within. They are traitors! Traitorous infidels at their very core! Meat for my skewers, the lot of them! Such are the Fae. The Dran are unfamiliar to even me, the god and one true king of this realm. Yet they are loyal and obedient, as lower creatures ought to be. They did not exist in the world before I was betrayed into a dreamless sleep, but eagerly awaited my rule upon my awakening. A replacement and punishment for the treacherous Fae, perhaps. Take note, traveler, for in a world of savagery, the choice at hand is a bent knee or a broken neck. Very well. You may ask one more question, and one alone. Choose wisely and swiftly. Are you not rather insolent for a mortal? Such hubris. I am not cruel. I am just. I am a king, the one true king of the Fae. My people. Heathens, savages, they respond only to cruelty. Without said cruelty, they would fall into chaos. This world would be awash in blood and agony. If only they were as docile as those Dran creatures. A goblet of cruelty to prevent an ocean of turmoil. It is a fitting exchange. And they reap what they have sown. I cared for them, looked after them, and they betrayed me! They are lucky I do not engulf this whole world in flames! Such is the weight of my crown. Nimue, the Lady of the Lake, confidant, turned traitor. Even now, she is bound by her treachery and my shackles. Find her in her secluded prison tower. Kill her, traveler, and make certain that it is neither quick nor painless. Make her writhe in pain! Do that, and I shall reward you. Fail or refuse, and you shall be the one writhing in pain. The insect thinks it stands a chance. How amusing. Know that you are little more than a pest, flittering about at the feet of a goddess. That is why I shall deign to temporarily grant you the power to do my bidding. To that end, take this. Your orders are clear. Do not return until the deed is done. I have spoken. Take your leave now.
creature awash in a strange land. How curious. Prithee, tell, have you come to do the one true king's bidding, or to chase the thread of fate that has brought us each to this moment? So it is. For even a goddess must answer for her actions, lofty though her intentions may have been. Yet things are not so simple as they seem. You and I and these kingdoms twain are at a crossroads. And it is you alone who holds the compass. I am Nimue, goddess of the Fae, lady of the lake, seer, and counselor to the one true king. Or so I was. And you? Who are you, strange one? Curiosity is the first step on the path to wisdom. Step onward. By the hand of the one true king. He is the most powerful being in this world. More so than even myself. He alone is capable of such an act. Though I played a part in his betrayal, I alone am the one who brought him back from his eternal slumber. My reward was a delayed death, that I might consider my betrayal and amply feel the weight of it. Be advised, strange one. Do not underestimate the one true king, nor trust him in his present state of madness. To do so would surely be your last mistake. When the one true king was deposed at the hands of those he trusted most, the cost our precious kingdom suffered was greater than we ever could have imagined. Convinced of the plot's merits, I lent my power to the treachery, bewitching a dagger that it may be capable of killing a god such as he. At the last moment, I realized the folly of my actions, and secretly altered the spell to instead lull him into a deep slumber. Aside from sparing the Fae his brutality, I had no way of knowing this act would affect our world, much less in so dire a manner. The one true king was spared his regicide, but by means of a dark magic. Two kingdoms twined, our beloved kingdom of the Fae and the unfamiliar world of the Dran. Oh, how it stabs at unhealed wounds. But as you wish, I shall tell you what transpired between myself and the king whose trust and favor I once enjoyed. The one true king ruled the kingdom of the Fae with an iron fist, mollifying his subjects with promises of freedom and prosperity. And to be sure, there was prosperity. For some, those who did not offer praise and fealty, who did not share in the royal values, who were deemed unworthy in myriad ways. Their prosperity was taken and given to the favored. It was freedom for some at a cost to many. And eventually, there were those who sought to plot against him. And they turned the ear of his closest confidants. Yes, myself included. Yet another unintended consequence of our ill-fated meddling. When I sent the king into his unending slumber and beheld the ensuing chaos of two worlds colliding, I at once sought to fix what had been broken. To that end, I used my own life force and the king's blood to concoct an elixir that would awaken the one true king. I hoped that returning things to the way they were would also free our worlds from their entwinement. How wrong I was. The king did awaken, but nothing else altered. Save one more horrendous consequence. The one true king's mind was somehow corrupted as he slumbered. Tyrannical though he was, he always cared for the Fae. Each act, no matter how merciless, was undertaken to protect this world from their savage ways. Yet that care has melted away, lost in the molten flames of his mad rage. The king I once served, once counted as a friend, is no more. What remains is a true tyrant who is killing the Fae indiscriminately as recompense for his betrayal. And who has sent you to kill a tethered goddess for that same reason. So the hour of reckoning has come at last. Very well. The Mad King wishes you to kill me out of vengeance for my part in the betrayal that cursed his mind. As for myself, I wish to be spared, that I might one day remedy the ills that I unwittingly unleashed upon this world. And also for the king to be put out of his misery. There is always a choice, bitter though it may be. In a world of chaos, when so much is out of your hands, your will to choose is all you may reliably cling to. Never let it slip your grasp. Like this derelict lighthouse of the Dran, there was once a beacon of hope that guided the Fae ever on. Yet that light need not stay dampened. Will you light the way? Have you the courage to set right what the gods themselves have set asunder? Decide, strange one. Duty or hope? Sweet mercy! And from a mortal to a goddess, no less. It shall not be forgotten nor taken for granted. I thank you, strange traveler. As promised, a reward befitting your deed. Take it, along with my eternal gratitude. I trust that I shall see you once more after your efforts have come to fruition. And the Mad King has been laid to eternal rest. All within this realm are counting on you for our freedom, the most divine gift of all. There is not a moment to waste. Until we meet again, fare thee well.